Whenever we change the tires for our cars, the tire guy actually tells us to do a car alignment. But what exactly is car alignment? Welcome to Talk Block. My name is Rahul, and today we're going to talk about car alignment and what are the parameters you need to consider. For reference, we have taken the Apollo Aptera 235/65 R17. This one goes for the XUV 500. Now, to talk about this particular concept of alignment, let's assume that this particular tire is on the front left side of the car. So the first point that we need to consider is the camber. To observe the camber, we need to see the car from the front position or the rear position. And there are three different types of camber positioning. So the first one being the negative camber, which is almost like the tire is tilted towards the inside part of the car. And we have the positive camber, which is towards the outside part of the car. And we have the final neutral position, which is right in the middle. So as you guys must have guessed it, the correct position is the middle position or the neutral position. So the camber is the one which plays an effect in the tire wear and the tire resistance, and also the grip levels or the traction when you drive a car. So you should make sure that the camber is actually in the right position when you get your car aligned. The second point is toe. So what is toe? In toe, we have three different types of positioning again. And the first one being the positive toe position, which is towards the inside part of the car. And then we have negative toe, which is towards the outside. And then again, we have the middle part or the neutral positioning. So this particular position should be viewed from the top part. And machineries like Blue Point, John Bean, Hunter machines will actually have a sensor on top of the car which can actually detect the toe positioning of a particular vehicle. The final parameter is called caster. So caster is very, very important, and it goes along with camber and toe. So caster is actually the point where your steering rotation and also the steering coming back to the self center is considered with the caster positioning only. Because there are two things. Again, for the negative, the steering axis will be in the front, which is actually not recommended, and it's actually a false. The second point is the steering axis will be in the rear side and towards the driver, which is actually the correct positioning, and also called the positive position. So every car which is actually coming from the factory will have a positive positioning of the caster, and that is the right way to go about it. And like I said, the caster is the one which is crucially important for the self center of a particular steering. There is a misconception that whenever you change a new tire, you need to do your car alignment. Yes, that is true. But also there are a couple of parameters where you need to consider when you do a car alignment. And let's get to them one by one. So the first is your steering wheel does not come to the self center automatically. That is one thing which you need to consider. And the vehicle pulls to one side, either left or right. That means your car is not aligned properly previously, or you need to get an alignment done. And the third thing is the handling isn't right, because you might feel that there's a little bit of wobbling or vibrations which is coming, and that can spoil your dynamics and your driving experience completely. So these are the basic things about car alignment. And when you wonder, there are huge machineries in the tire shop which actually does so many measurements in your car. This is what it actually does. It basically records caster, camber and toe, and it makes sure that it is OE approved in terms of the numbers and the data which has to be implemented on the car. So whenever you go for car alignment, make sure you cross-check with the tire guy that all these things are actually checked, and then you can take your car for delivery. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one with many more educational videos regarding tire and anything related to tires. So please stay tuned on all our social media channels, and also stay tuned on YouTube for more interesting videos.